So Netflix is gonna be at E3 2019. You heard me right. You're seeing this right. Netflix will be at E3. Why? Why? Well, let's read this article and find out why. Now, before we actually get into it, I do want to say that Netflix has some sort of video game things on there already. They have they have the Minecraft series that is like a choose your own adventure. They have a um what is it, Black Mirror show that's choose your own adventure. So they have things that are on there already that are similar to video games, but why are they going to E3? Well, let's take a look. And by the way, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Let's take a look at this article. This article is coming from Nintendo Enthusiast. So let's go ahead and see this. Netflix will come to E3 2019 for a panel called Bringing Your Favorite Shows to Life, Developing Netflix Originals into Video Games. Interesting. This news broke via NX Social Channel, which exists to promote science fiction and fantasy content on Netflix. The NX and E3 channels held a blatantly PR back and forth discussion about the upcoming expo on Twitter, with NX asking if they could get a panel at the show to show off some games. When E3 asked for a teaser of what to expect, NX responded with gifs of its upcoming Stranger Things 3, the game, but also promised definitely more to come. As you can see here, this is the tweet. Sounds great. Can we get some hints about a game? Of course, there's the upcoming Stranger Things game, but there's definitely more to come. All right, well, let's keep reading here. So basically, more video games based on Netflix properties are coming, and they might not all be small budget fares. This isn't unprecedented. Netflix has made it clear that it wants to provide more interactive experiences for its users. Along those lines, it has released interactive content on Netflix with Minecraft, which I mentioned, and original content like Black Mirror Bandersnatch, which I mentioned, which essentially turns the TV into a choose-your-own-adventure story, although Bandersnatch was full of nope, wrong decision, you're dead moments. There's another one also, You versus Wild. Same thing, like it's an interactive type of deal. And the thing with that is, like, my kids were playing it. If you choose the wrong decision, nope, you're dead. And so you go back and you have to make the proper decision. I guess. Netflix has a wide catalog of programming upon which to draw at this point, though. They're probably not going to make a game about On My Block, shucks, but something like The Umbrella Academy, that would be cool. Or Bright seems pretty right for video game adaptation. Umbrella Academy sounds really good, especially if they go when they were like kids, because that's more the action oriented stuff. And then Bright seems like a pretty cool idea, to be honest with you. I want to see Orange is the New Black, but that's me, I guess. Actually, Bright as a fantasy GTA could be incredible if done right. Netflix also has Mark Millar's Miller. Is it pronounced Miller or Millar? I hear both sometimes. Mark Miller's Miller World properties in its back pocket. It almost sounds like the same Miller time. So here's the E3 announcement. Heard the latest E3 Coliseum excitement. Come here from the team at NX on Netflix for their panel at E3 2019. What would you like to see Netflix adapt into a video game? Death Note? No, I'm okay with that. Nope. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff they could turn into video game adaptation at this point. But I always have a problem when you turn comic books or TV shows into video games, to be honest with you. Most of the time, they're not very good. It's very rare when you actually get a good version of a game that was adapted from a TV show, comic book, or a movie. Usually one of the reasons why I actively avoid playing comic book, video games, movie-related video games, or TV show-related video games. Again, it is rare, but it happens. We do get good adaptations of games. Case in point, the Spider-Man game that was on the PS4. That was a good game. I didn't play it, but I know every person who did play it, like that's friends with me, really enjoyed that game. And I know on my channel a lot of people wanted me to play it, but at the time I didn't have the funds, and so I'm not gonna go around to buying it until it's like, I don't know, $15 or whatever. But there's been, other cases where video game adaptations of movies or different properties have actually turned out decent. But again, it's very rare. Another good example is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That video game was fantastic. Too bad it's not available for people to purchase anymore. It was on the PS3, and the game has since been removed. But if you did have it on your PS3, then you still have the game. But anyways, this is kind of interesting because I honestly don't know what adaptation I would like to see. I mean, there's a lot of different properties that Netflix owns at this point. If I was to be honest, it's a shame that Netflix is no longer doing the Marvel series, because hell, a Defenders game would have been fantastic. Hell, even if a Daredevil game would have been really good. But especially if they did Daredevil similar to like Batman Arkham series or the Spider-Man game, then yeah, you would have had my money really quick, because I love the Daredevil series. I love all the Netflix Marvel series. Yes, that does include Iron Fist. Season 2 of Iron Fist was actually really good. Season 1 was crap. Season 2 was good. So whatever. But that, I digress. That's just me being upset and salty that they canceled them. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. So I'm kind of curious to see what they will bring to E3. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have their own panel, so we can only speculate right now. For sure, we know that they're gonna show Stranger Things, which I guess is about right. The only problem I have with Stranger Things game is that it's gonna spoil shit. Like, I don't want Stranger Things season 3 to be spoiled for me. I don't. So this kind of sucks because Stranger Things season 3 releases on July 4th. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they just show some gameplay without ruining anything. It's probably going to be a beat 'em up, to be honest with you. That's what it looks like it's going to be. But we'll find out. Until then, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you so much for watching the video today. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next video. You guys have yourself a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.